Jeff Blankman talking right now with the Arweva girls 4x800 from earlier tonight as they competed down here at the Wheeler Relays in Audubon. We'll start off with the first leg of the 4x8 tonight. Piper, Ballentine, and Piper. How did the start go for you tonight?
I felt the start went really well. All of us motivated each other. We wanted to do well. I mean, I felt like me as personally as a runner, I could have got a faster time. We would have pushed up more and got a semi-better place.
Do you know what your time was? That's been quite a few events ago.
2:55.
What were you hoping for coming in?
3-minute flat.
3-minute flat, so you got underneath that time. Which of the laps was better for you? Were you better, you think, on that first lap, or did you have a lot left for the second?
First lap had a lot more, went out a little too fast. Last lap was dead.
What is kind of your strategy, not to go out quite so fast then?
Yeah, I need to learn how to do that. I just try to get all my energy out there, and I need to save it for the end.
Well, that'll be something you'll learn as the season goes on. How was the handoff to Saraya?
Oh, it was perfect. I thought it was perfect. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought it was good.
Okay, let's move on now to Saraya Thomsen, who ran the second leg. How did you think the handoff went?
The handoff, I think, went really well, actually. And I know our coach was worried about that, but I think we actually had it down pretty well.
So what were you thinking as you were watching Piper run and kind of getting yourself mentally ready to go tonight?
I was like, oh geez, I'm about to run this. And I saw she was coming in pretty fast, so I knew I didn't want to let the team down and get behind a bunch of people. So
did you get out to a quick start?
I did, and I think I went out a little quicker than I should have. I tried catching up with people way ahead of me, and I had nothing left at the end.
So how did you fight your way through the end then?
I just kind of pushed it with whatever I had left, and I kept pace and used it all. Once I got past that finish line, I was done.
How many people did you catch?
I don't think I caught anyone.
Did you gain on people though?
Oh, I did gain on people though.
So what was kind of your strategy coming in tonight, being that second runner?
Well, I just didn't want to let the team down. Like I said, I wanted to kind of get up there and keep us at about where we were, catch some people. So my strategy was kind of to try to stay with whoever was ahead of me and pass them and keep going.
Do you have a good handoff with Olivia?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's slide over to Olivia Mumm, who ran the third leg here tonight. And Olivia, how did you think the handoff went?
Well, I know Saraya and I have had kind of troubles in the past with handoffs, so when it went really well, I was happy, and I was like, hey, I can just keep going with this.
Is that something that you guys have worked on because you've had problems in the past as a group?
Well, yeah, we've worked on it, but sometimes it helps. It normally just works better in meets than it does in practice.
So, do you like the first or second lap better in the 800?
I'd say definitely probably the second lap, because you're like, yes, I'm almost done. I can just, the first lap, you're like, oh, I have another lap after this. But as soon as you get to the second, you're like, okay, finish this one strong and pass it off.
How much did you have left for that second lap tonight?
I think I paced myself pretty well in the first lap, and when I got to the second, I kind of kicked it in towards the end.
What kind of timed you run tonight?
3:07, I think.
3:07. What's a good split for you?
My last year, I think the best time was 3:12, so I did pretty good.
Nice improvement, 5 seconds off of last year, so congratulations on that. How did things, what was kind of going through your mind as you were watching Betsy run?
I thought she ran really well. So for our last runner, that's always good to have her just go and kick some butt.
All right, well, let's move over now to Betsy Vega, who ran that last lap. How did you feel like you ran?
I felt like I went a little too hard at first, and I don't think I gave it my all. But I'm thinking next time I can do it. So
little jitters early on. Is that why you maybe got out a little too fast?
Yeah.
Kind of that first meet and one of the very first, races of the night.
I was getting a little too cocky about it. So I think that's kind of what got me to not do so well.
Is the 800 one of your favorite races?
Yeah. I think it is one of my favorite races just because I'm not too bad at it.
What do you like about it?
I like that it's not a sprinting race, but it's not like jogging. So.
Yeah. So do you like having a good close, or are you good at like maybe the last 200 meters, or are you stronger, do you think, at the beginning?
I think I'm stronger at the beginning, but I'm also pretty good at the end because I just know, hey, I gotta go.
So where were you guys at in the pack when you got the baton?
I'm not sure. I just know that I caught up to one girl.
Able to pass her before it was over? Good for you. How close did you get to the next girl in front of you?
I was probably
Here are the results for the
10-20 meters away from her.
Okay. Happy with the way the first meets went as the night comes to an end?
Audubon.
I felt like I had too much at the end of my races. so I'm not the happiest, but I'm glad I didn't do too bad.
Well, I tell you what, best of luck coming up the rest of the year. We appreciate you joining us here tonight.
In fourth place.